cash walk, do the cash walk. Hey, I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your
The Minor Details, episode 33. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona today, folks. I just got back from Turning Point. I'm going to tell my story of what it was like there, but I want to welcome my co-host, Pete Pitts from The Walking Dead, 108 TV shows and TV series, and also Easy's Waltz movie that just came out in Canada. What's up, Pete?
That's right. Shout out to our movie, Easy's Waltz, and thank you, Danny, for having me. Danny, I just want to thank you for your heart to stand up and have the courage to do what's right, to be out there in Phoenix, Arizona, Glendale area, and support the movement out there. I really wish I could be there. I'm here in Las Vegas, but I'm so glad to be here in front of all the fans and the followers. We have a lot to talk about today. And Angela is with us in spirit. She might be joining us today from Chicago. It's going to be.
She's not feeling good. She's not feeling good today.
Yeah, so send your thoughts, your prayers, and your support and your healing wishes to who needs it right now.
And Pete, what the people don't know is we have to videotape, record before we go on, that they can see how unprepared Angela is every day. I got to hook my things up. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. We just seen her. Her hair was still wet. She just got out of the shower. So we're expecting her shortly. But Pete, what happened here today, I feel it in my heart. And I'm going to explain everything went on, but I want to start this show off saying if we can have like a 10-second silent prayer for all of us, for the 3 police officers that were murdered yesterday. And there's 2 in serious condition. Folks, we could have 5 police officers murdered in one day in Pennsylvania. I don't know if you've seen my video, Pete. The guy was sitting waiting for them on a roof with a rifle and took them all out as they were coming there. He ambushed all of these cops. So let's just take 10 seconds. Pray to whoever you want, guys. 10 seconds, all right? Praying for their families and healing somehow, folks, in this horrible situation. Thanks, guys. So anyway, Pete, I pull up the Turning Point, okay? I'm staying at this hotel in Phoenix, and I want to say it's the best hotel I ever stayed at. I think it's called Drury Inn or Drury. I forget the name of it, something like that. And it gives you free breakfast, free dinner. I got a suite because they didn't have a room for me, so they gave me a suite. They upgraded me for free, so it's great. I love it here. But I went over to Turning Point, guys. Turning Point was probably about a 45-minute ride from here, 40 to 45 minutes. So as I'm going over there this morning, I pull up there. When I pull up, instant tears coming out of my eyes, Pete. Like emotion just fled me. Like I never felt that before. Like I'm a grown-ass man. I don't cry for no reason. And the emotion was just unbelievable. I pull up and there's just flowers and balloons and people everywhere and news stations. And there was a cross there, a guy holding a cross. And it was just very emotional, Pete. And I'm going to tell you, the people there, Pete, were not angry. They said, we are going to fight back, not with violence. We are going to fight back with the truth. We're going to fight back with the truth. We're not going to violate. We're not going to be like them. We're not going to be violent. We're going to fight back with the truth. And I'm telling you, people were very spiritual there, and they were in good spirits. And they said, for how horrible this was, it was beautiful at the same time to see all these people coming together. It really was.
Wow. I think that's what Charlie would have wanted. I think that's what his family would want. And I think that's what everyone who is carrying that same spirit of love would want, is for us not to just retaliate by lashing back out, but instead say, hey, let's stand up strong and let's come together to support. It looks so emotional, Danny, when I turned into your TikTok live earlier. I'm not going to lie. I was here in Vegas. It had just started to rain here in Vegas, a rare rainy day. And I look on TikTok live and I see Danny Miner, my brother, going over there in front of the flowers, in front of the memorial. Tears almost started coming to my eyes. So can you describe I know you kind of just did, Danny, but can you describe like what was going through your head? What was the first thoughts that you thought of when you first rolled up on the scene there today, when you first got there, and what made you so emotional? What was the thought that went through your head?
I'm going to tell you this, guys. I haven't been to church, mass in 30 years, other than funerals, okay? I don't consider myself a religious guy, but believe it or not, I pray every night. Even though I don't go to church, I pray every single night. I can't remember the last night I didn't pray, okay? But I'm going to tell you this, Pete. This has got me back spiritually. Like I feel something spiritual. I feel like I'm supposed to be here. God wants me here. And I don't want to sound like one of them Jesus people. Okay, I don't want to sound like that. But I totally feel this is spiritual. And everybody I talked to there said the same thing. It's spiritual. I'm like walking around. I don't even feel like I'm the same person. I feel like I'm in a fog. I wake up, I'm sad. I think this is a spiritual fight. I hate to be crazy like that, but it is. It's good against evil. They murdered this guy because he believed in Jesus Christ. And he believed in Jesus Christ saying, and that's just how I feel. I'm sorry I feel that way, but that's how I feel, guys.
It's okay. I think you should be entitled to feel that way. And I think a lot of people agree with you, Danny. A lot of people definitely feel the same way. I myself have been just even wanting to be there, wishing I was there. And of course, I know there's a lot of other people that share that sentiment. You're right. It's bigger than what we see on the surface. It's something deeper. And that feeling is real. That feeling is powerful. And when you feel it, you have to answer it. You have to answer that calling. So I'm glad you went out there. I'm glad
Yes. Yeah, and Pete, I'm going to go back again tomorrow. I'm going to spend probably about 3-4 hours there tomorrow. There's a place where all the news is, and on each side of the road, they have the road blocked off. So the cops have the road blocked off so people could go there. So the road is blocked off. You're safe to go there. Honestly, there was no protesters there against Charlie. It was all Charlie's people there. Honestly, everybody there was for Charlie. It was safe. It was totally safe. Like I said, the cops were on each side. Everybody was, honestly, it was like being at church because people were quiet, Pete. There was music playing, but people were quiet and just, it was like a memorial where people were, it was the library, man. You're just quiet. I met a lot of my followers there. I met at least 3-4 of my followers there. It was nice seeing these people. The one guy followed me for 4 years, so it was great to see him. I was great to see the other ones. And after talking to all of them, and the one was a dude too, just like me, a tough guy, just like me, a Gen X. And he said tears are rolling down his face because of this too. So I think it's people just, I feel it inside me, Pete. I don't know how to describe it. I really don't.
I think that's so profound and impactful that you've had that experience so far in just day one, because a lot of people may not know, but you're going to be there Sunday for the actual memorial service for Charlie Kirk. So
Yes.
I can imagine the energy in that room on that day. But thank you for being there. I'm curious, Danny, what do you think that we can do though, as men, to encourage other men, especially like the younger generation, to be okay with being vulnerable and expressing themselves like the way you just did, and say, hey, I cried. You cried on a live today. You made a video.
Yes.
Like, how is it okay to tell other men that? I wonder.
I'll be honest with you, Pete. I couldn't stop myself. Like I pulled up in my car, and as soon as I got in a parking spot, I started crying. I mean, I just pulled up. I saw the flowers, I saw the balloons, and it got me. And it's beautiful. I hate to say it that way, but maybe Charlie died. He may have died that brought us all together. God might have said, this country is fallen. This country is fallen. I got to do something. And he knew Charlie would be the guy that say, you know what, Lord, sacrifice me to save this place. I swear this is bigger than me and you, Pete. And I'm not a religious man. So for me to say this, I'm feeling something. This is bigger than me and you, Pete. I could feel it when I got there. It's bigger than me and you.
Wow. I definitely, I can't say any more than that, other than just to agree with you, brother. And I appreciate you for being authentic, as Angela said in the comments. Shout out to Angela, and our hopes and prayers are with Angela that she's feeling better soon.
And her dad's there too. So her dad's visiting. So she has excuses if she doesn't come on. Her dad's visiting this week too.
Yes.
So enjoy your father since he's visiting you, Angela. If you can't make it on, you can't make it on.
Yes, absolutely. But we do appreciate Angela. Always, we appreciate everyone who's listening. All the switchboards are lighting up on the different platforms. So no matter where you're tuning in, we appreciate you being here for the Minor Details. This is episode 33, and it's just gotten more and more intense. It's just gotten more and more serious. And I think the state of things in the world has never been more tense than it is right now, at least in America. Would you feel like that's true, Danny?
Yes. And we are seeing, even though we're seeing, I'm telling you right now, I'm sitting here saying that we're seeing a beautiful turnout for Charlie and beautiful things going on, but we're also seeing evil, Pete. And let me tell you what I've seen, okay? I got to tell you guys what I've seen. And anybody that's seen this also on social media, please comment. And we are filled up on all platforms, guys. This is our biggest episode ever. We are filled up on all platforms. But Pete, I saw a video this week where a mother walks in her house, her 2 young daughters. It's all over the internet. You could Google it. I'm going to say 7 and 9, I'm going to say her daughters were. She walks in and goes, guess who got killed? Guess who got murdered? And they're like, Donald Trump? No. Or yeah, they said Donald Trump's killed. No, not him. What about Elon Musk? No, not him. It's going to be better than that. She was cheering her kids on to say that one of the Republicans were murdered. She's cheering her daughters on. And I'm going to say this, Pete. It's 85% women. And I don't care who gets mad at me. It's 85% women that are putting these bad comments out there. It's not men. It's women. It's young women and older women. The young women have been brainwashed by college. The older women have been brainwashed by The View. They sit at home, they're retired, and they watch Whoopi all day long and Sunny all day long spew hate, and now these older women are on this bandwagon. It's older women and it's younger girls. It's not the dudes. The Democratic Party is only supported by 20% men. That's it. The whole party. 20%. And it's probably lower than that now.
Well, I know that the tensions are definitely at the point of battle. I've never seen this level of animosity, this level of sour behavior, and just the low statements that people are making. I guess I am seeing a lot of women making these comments, but I'm seeing the men out here too. And to me, it's just, I don't care who you are, what your belief is, what your political side is, what your background is. When you're saying disrespectful things about someone who just passed away, that's the line I draw when I say, okay, I don't agree with that. I'm not going to be on your side on that ever. So I've had to unfollow people this week, Danny. I can't support any of that. I can't buy into that nonsense of, oh, the world's better off now because this guy thought a certain way. And people in my comments, actually, not in my comments, but what I read, they were comparing him to Hitler, Danny. To Hitler.
I know.
What?
It's insane.
What? What? How? So it's pretty outrageous to me, Danny. And it's a time in the world where I've never seen this response. As I made my little video today on TikTok earlier, just a brief few words I shared about it. I've never seen this response in the world to someone being unalived.
Never.
It's sickening.
It's sickening. And you know what? I don't know how you can look yourself in the mirror. You can look yourself in the mirror and say, this is the life I'm leading? This is the life I want to lead? I want to laugh and make fun because a man was murdered in front of his wife and kids? You're a sick fuck. You're a sick fuck if you do that. I'm telling you right now you are. And Pete, last night I'm laying in bed here in the hotel, and I thought, you know what? Charlie would not want me to make fun out of these people. He would not want me to do that. He would not want me to do any of this. So I'm not going to anymore. I'm not going to make fun out of these people anymore. I'm going to call them out for their bullshit, but I'm not going to do that. Charlie wouldn't want us to do that. Charlie would want us to win with love. So I'm going to respect that. I'm not going to make fun out of these people, make fun of their looks or anything like that from now. I will call them out. But I thought of that last night. I thought, I'm pushing hate out there too. By calling these people names, I'm pushing hate out there too. So you know what? I'm going to stop doing it too. I'm just going to push truth out there. And that's what they don't like. And that's what I'm going to push. I'm going to push the truth.
Okay. So are you saying that someone here on the Minor Details needs to step up as the bad guy and become the villain?
Listen, Pete, you can't be the villain.
Let me be the bad guy. I'd be such a great villain. Let us know in the comments. Would I be a good villain? I don't know. Danny says I would not be a good villain. But I don't
Listen,
know.
I'm still going to be my loud, arrogant self. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to make fun out of these people. I'm not going to say, get your nose pierced, your pink hair, because Charlie would not want me to do that. Charlie did not do that himself. He respected these people no matter how crazy they act, no matter how crazy their stuff was, he respected it. And Pete, I have to say this. I have to say, somebody put Angela the villain.
Yeah, right.
Listen, another thing somebody said to me, they said he wanted women in the house. He didn't want them to work. He wanted the women to be slaves to their husbands at home. And let me explain something to you. I heard what he said. You know what he said, Pete? He said in his America, he sees a woman having the choice. She wants to work, she could work. But if she wants to raise her kids, she should have that option to stay home and raise her kids. That's his hope for America. His hope for America was that the woman makes the choice. If she wants to stay home and raise her kids, that's her choice. If she wants to work, that's her choice. But his thing is, listen, this is what he said. What do you think your life's better doing? Punching a clock at a factory or staying home with your kids and raising them? That's what he said. And I agree with him. This country was better. When men were at work, women were taking care of the kids. It was a better country. And I know people don't want to hear that, especially the women. Oh God, we can do what we want. Okay, work. Charlie's just saying we should get America back to that, where if the woman wants to stay home, she can. Her choice. He didn't want to, right away, these progressive, he wants a woman in the kitchen, oh my God. Because they don't listen to the full facts. And that's the truth.
Yeah, I agree. And I saw a similar video of him saying just that. And the message that I heard him saying was he would like to see the woman have that choice and that option. But as Angela said, unfortunately, with inflation, they make that impossible. Right now, times are hard in terms of financial economy, in terms of America and worldwide. A lot of women, mothers, feel like they have to work. But imagine in America, a society, a world where they did have that choice to just be the mother, especially during those early developmental years. A child does need their parents, I think. I firmly believe that.
I agree. And I'm going to tell you this. When I had my kids, my ex-wife, she stayed home until they went to school. She didn't work until they went to school. And I wanted her to stay home. Did we struggle? Yeah, we struggled. I was a cop. Cops don't get paid well, Pete. Even though people think they do, we don't get paid that well. I always had to have a second job. I worked 2 jobs to support my family. But my ex-wife, she stayed home with the kids, and I supported that. I supported her being home with our kids. And I think any good husband would.
Absolutely. And I think your kids are much better off for that, I believe. And
yes.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone in the comments. I see Tommy up there. I saw Steve in here earlier. I did want to get to one comment from Facebook really quick, Danny. This is about what we're talking about men crying and being vulnerable. Leora on Facebook says many need to cry so they don't get sick or cancer. I think that's very powerful to realize. If you don't express yourself or let it out, you're bottling up these emotions, guys. Why do you think people do these really insane things? They bottled up their emotions. They're not dealing with it. They're not having a cry. They're not going to the gym and working out like Danny. Look at Danny's physique. Do you think he looks like Sylvester Stallone's brother naturally? No, he's in there flexing at the gym. He's working out.
And listen, Sylvester Stallone's brothers now follow me, Frank Stallone, and teen mother, Farrah Abraham.
That's right.
The celebrities like me.
As well as for all of your new followers who may not know, Sylvester Stallone himself follows you on Instagram, Danny.
And the girl from White Lotus.
Yes,
I can't think of her name either.
Out there following, listening. What's it like to know that you're an influencer to celebrities also now, Danny?
Pete, I'm going to be honest with you. Do you know what got me yesterday? I checked. I have hashtags. Danny Miner has hashtags.
Love it.
I put my name in there and it said Danny Miner fans, Danny Miner live. I have hashtags. I couldn't believe it. I'll be honest with you. It was great to see. But Pete, it's crazy because I met 4 of my followers there. And, they were like, can we get a picture and stuff like that? And it kind of felt good. I'm going to be honest with you. It did. I love my followers. I totally love them. And Pete, in the future, I was thinking we could run a contest and maybe once every 2 months, somebody gets to be a guest host, one of our followers, get to be a guest host on here.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think that would be a cool idea. Guest host.
I may just suggest that we make sure to like at least screen them a little bit first. Remember that one TikTok live we were doing, and then we had that one weirdo get on there, and we're like, "Yeah, be the platform with us," and he just started talking about really weird off the cuff stuff.
Yes.
You're like, "No, you got to go. Bye." So anyway, but that's a great idea though. Let the fans.
Yeah. So listen, I got something really, and I know it's going to light everything up now. Jimmy Kimmel has been fired. So listen, what do you think? Honestly, what's your opinion? I mean, do you think that hurts free speech? And I'm being honest, Pete. I'm not trying to like bash him. Do you think it hurts free speech, or what do you think? Give us your opinion.
I think that Jimmy Kimmel is a very powerful figure in terms of the platforms of media, comedy, entertainment. So his voice has ripple effects. The words he says matter. And even though he's a comedian, he has his own show. He has his own platform. He has a responsibility with that. The responsibility comes with the power that if you're going to say something off color like that, there's consequences. So free speech is one thing. Absolutely. But Danny, you already know better than a lot of people, when you get the higher platform, that free speech comes at a price. You can't say every single thing that you want to say without being censored or without the platform kicking you off. Obviously you're going to say the truth, but I think Jimmy knew he was out of line.
I mean, basically, I don't know if people know what he said. He basically was trying to say the shooter was MAGA. I mean, he's basically was saying that.
Ultra MAGA, I believe he said.
Ultra MAGA. He was trying to he knew that was false. He knew that was a false narrative, and he's throwing it out to millions of people that watch him. And he threw out a false narrative knowing it was false. Not thinking maybe. It wasn't maybe. 100% false. Okay? And he threw that out there. So people don't understand. Yes, you have freedom of speech, but he works for a brand.
Yes,
that brand could fire you. Am I right, Pete? They could fire you. They have every right.
He is the Jimmy Kimmel Show, but the Jimmy Kimmel Show is not just the man Jimmy Kimmel. The Jimmy Kimmel Show is now the production company, ABC, the powerhouse behind it. And so, yes, you're absolutely right. Someone in Instagram just said his platform was the wrong place for him to say that. 100% right. He can say that freedom of speech out on the block. He can say that at a restaurant. He can tell his friends his opinion. But when he's saying it on his publicized production, his show that's owned by other entities, no, he's got to answer to all of them. And it's not just comedy. He can't just write it off as a joke. That's unacceptable.
And let me tell you something. And listen, I really don't want to make this political tonight, but I got to say this. Because you know me, I'm always going to say it. You're talking to Jimmy Kimmel's show, The Fallon Show, the other guy that just got fired. I can't think of it, Colbert or whatever the hell his name is, right? Yeah. Fired. All these shows are left Democratic shows. Every single news station is left Democratic. We have one Republican news station, and that is Fox. News Nation, they're in between. I actually like News Nation because they're not totally far right. They're kind of in between, but they push a tiny bit right, okay? But to think that the Republicans won the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and they only had one platform, and the Democrats have 35 platforms, the Democrats got to realize what they're pushing, nobody wants. What you're pushing, nobody wants. But there's nobody in that Democratic Party to get the light bulb and saying, maybe we should change. Maybe the public don't want this. Oh my God, it's Angela.
Sorry, guys.
Welcome. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm here.
All right. She said she's going to be quiet tonight, that she's not feeling that good. That's all right. Your father's there to visit, right, Angela?
He's here, but not here, like at this house.
Oh, okay. He's at the other house?
One of the houses.
All right. Well, you have to go see him.
I know. I am.
Okay.
I was supposed to meet him today, and then I got a migraine and couldn't get out of bed. And
all right. Well, I'm sure you'll see him.
yeah, he's here for like a week.
So we got a big platform going. We're talking about what went on. And what I think, Pete, is Jimmy Kimmel. We're talking about Jimmy Kimmel now. I think he's going to be fired. I can't see ABC bringing him back. I think the show's done. It's
No.
He pulled
done.
up to an attorney today.
Huh?
He went over to an attorney's office today. Did you guys talk about that?
He can go find Jesus Christ as his attorney. He's not winning.
Yeah,
Okay?
he's not gonna.
The company could fire you for anything. You look the wrong way. You smile the wrong way. They could fire you. They have every right to fire you. He has no
That's-
leg to stand on. He could get
That's what
F. Lee
happened,
Bailey.
That
Huh?
happened with my son's school district. One of the board members, the board of education, they made a comment on their Facebook, and somebody saw it and screenshot it, and then they put it up on the D300, like District 300 discussion page for Facebook, where all the parents go on, and it was like posted on there, like boom, and it said something horrible about Charlie Kirk, and it was basically stating that it was okay to like shoot someone basically because
Right.
of their beliefs. And I was just like, oh my God. And then it was lingering around. Now no one's allowed to talk about it. But somebody else on the board, he had to like apologize for her and say, like, I think they got rid of her. I'm not sure. But I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I mean, I could believe it because it came from my son's school district, which I'm not a fan of. But I will say this, like coming from a school that, was the same school that I went to, same school district, and now it's supposed to be my son's. I'm like, I don't know if I really even want him going there. I'm sorry.
Right.
So
Thousands of people lost their job. Thousands. And we're talking professionals, guys. We're talking doctors. We're talking teachers. Everybody's losing their job. I couldn't even imagine watching somebody get murdered on live TV and saying they deserve it. That would never come out of my mouth. Never. Ever, ever. I can't even imagine it. I couldn't even sleep at night if I did that.
No, me either, Danny. And I'll say one thing that I've noticed about everyone that I've seen that's making these really off-color comments. Almost one of them seems to be like struggling in some way, or they're not doing well, or they're angry and they're taking it out in some other way. But I don't see anyone who's happy and healthy saying these terrible remarks at all.
No, me either. And you know what? We got to see that. Listen, and the Democrats are not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Some of these kids, they're going through stuff. When you're disfiguring yourself, when you're putting piercings all up on your face, you're disfiguring yourself. These kids are going through something. They're not right up here. And this is the Democratic voters. I mean, it's crazy. Angela, like I was telling Pete, the Democratic voters right now are young women in their 20s and old ladies. It's young women and older women. That's it. Because the young women are brainwashed, okay, by their professors at college, and the older women are brainwashed by The View that they watch every morning when they're retired. That's the fact.
do you think that maybe these young women are women that either are like have single moms, like, or something like that, because it would just kind of make sense in a way, I feel like?
Now, I said I wasn't going to say anything back because Charlie didn't want me to, so I'm going to forget what I just thought.
Well, I did make you take down a post today. Can we talk about this? I
was just going to say,
like,
who
Danny?
would have children with some of these women? That's what I was going to say.
Okay, that's fine. But you know what?
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm not that religious yet. I'm getting there.
You're getting there. He'll get there. But did you know that Danny put up a post today, and I had to text him to tell him to take it down?
Yes. Pete, and we're not going to say the post I did.
No, I'm not going to say it, but I had to remind him, like, hey, man.
I put a meme out there today,
Oh.
and Mom called me because I call Angela my mom. She didn't call. She texted me, "Take that down." So I had to take a meme down because Angela did not approve of it today.
It was not something that even Pete would approve of, first of all. So
it was iffy if I should put it out there.
And you know what? And secretly, Danny likes the mom, okay? Because he needs somebody to keep him in check. That's the problem. So,
I text her back. I'm like,
he doesn't.
I text her back, Pete. Okay, Mom, I'll take
Yeah.
it down. Oh.
Yep, that's what happens. Those are our conversations, guys.
She texted me. She said, "Take that down."
It wasn't anything that anyone. Pete, you would have done the same thing. And like, if you didn't, then you're not his friend. And I know that you're his friend, so you would have told him to take it down. It was bad.
I'm gonna have to find out what it was. I'm gonna have to look into it
We'll
later.
tell you after. It was a good one.
It was okay, yeah. And no, Danny, it wasn't good.
But
Hey.
guys, I want to tell you what I'm going to do because we have a lot of people in here. I'm going to go back to Turning Point tomorrow. I'm going to spend about 3-4 hours there again tomorrow. It's very good because there's other news stations there. I want to get some interviews. I want to see other content creators. But tomorrow night, I am going to the Phillies game. Tomorrow night. So after Turning Point, I'm meeting, believe it or not, I'm meeting one of my followers. We're going to the Phillies game together. He lives here. 2 of his buddies are going, so I'm tagging along with them. So I am going with somebody. I'm not going alone.
Good.
The Phillies. I wonder who are they playing tomorrow?
They're playing the Arizona Diamondbacks here.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
so I get to see the Arizona Diamondbacks Stadium. It's about, I think they said ChatGPT told me it's like a 25-minute ride from where I'm at. So it's not far.
I love
Very
chat.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to the Phillies game tomorrow, but I am going to spend I'm going to wake up early, hit the hot tub like you guys saw me this morning. Then I'm going to head over to Turning Point and at least do a couple hours there. I'll probably be there Saturday too. And then Sunday, I will go live from the Memorial. I'm going to get there at 7 a.m., guys. The Memorial doesn't start till 11, but I'm going to get there at 7. And I'll start filming live from there at 7.
So Danny claims that on Sunday, it's going to be his first game that he's ever going to miss of the Eagles.
Listen, Angela texted me and she said, "You're going to miss an Eagles game."
It
And I
just came
said-
in my mind. I was like, wait, what?
And I said, "This is too big. This is bigger than Philadelphia Eagles. This is bigger than me and you. This is huge."
First game in Danny's lifetime, you guys. He is going to be 57 in November. So his first game ever, he's going to be missing.
And I have my phone and I have YouTube and I have all the games and I'm still not going to turn it on. I might check the score. Charlie would approve of me checking the score.
He's going to watch it from his little, like, whatever.
No, I won't. I will not be that disrespectful. I will not.
All
do
right,
that.
I'll tell you the score. But you got to pin that comment. Speaking of hot tub, I'm watching Hot Tub Time Machine.
That was actually a good movie. I like that
It was
movie.
a great movie.
I did. I like that movie. That's funny.
That was a funny one. Did you see part 2? You know they had a sequel.
I didn't.
Yeah, I watched both of them. I love that. I love that show.
I didn't watch part 2. There's
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a part 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah. So shout out
So
to you.
Angel, what do you think of Jimmy getting canceled?
I think it's great. He was annoying, and the guy he shares. So okay, I like.
He
Jimmy
looks like me
Fallon.
though. We're like twins.
Here's the thing. So Jimmy Fallon, he does have the same birthday as Danny and I. First of all,
Jimmy Fallon?
Fallon or Kimmel?
yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy Kimmel has the same birthday as you and I.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
I told you this like 3 times, but you're ADHD just like me, so I don't. It's cool. I don't mind repeating. That'd be cooler if Jimmy Fallon did, but yeah, no. I
like Jimmy Fallon, by the
He's
way.
my favorite. The way that he just goes
I
to the
like him.
subway and just like
I think he's a good guy. I
turns up the
like Jimmy.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should have Jim Fallon on the show sometime.
I like Jimmy Fallon. I
I think
really
we
do.
should try to get on that show, you guys, because I think that'd be great, even outside of it.
Yeah.
Like waiting in
Well-
line talking. We did the hit of the show. Are you kidding me?
And guys, I just want you to know this is what I'm doing here today is what we all need to be doing. We got to start doing this more. And I'm going to try to at least go to one big case a month now. That I could, because it's different when you're here. It's one thing like talking about it when you're states away, but being here, you get the feel of it. You can feel the people. You can hear what they're thinking. So I'm going to try to do this, I swear to you guys, at least once a month. So I'm going to do something next month. I'm going somewhere else next month. And I'm going to try to do it. If you guys could come, you're always welcome. But I understand Angela's a mother, Pete. I understand you're a big time actor. We got to make sure your schedule's good. But I would invite you guys every time. And you're welcome every time. But I'm going to take this on the road at least once a month.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate you standing in our place right now. And shout out to all our listeners. I see Issa, hi from Wisconsin. Welcome everyone around the globe. We got America. We got people all around the world here. And we're so grateful to talk to you guys here on the Minor Details, episode 33.
Guys,
Oh,
I
that's
want to
33?
point something else out too. America watched, not just the 3 of us. America watched, the world watched. We watched 2 people be murdered. People shouldn't see that. We watched that girl get murdered on the bus. We watched this man get murdered. And I hate to say this, guys, children saw this. You can say they didn't. I fucking guarantee you they did. It sucks. And I don't care what you say. It has to affect you because it affected me. I can't watch that Charlie Kirk video. I can't watch it. And I never watched the girl on the bus video.
I watched
Never.
the
Or
girl on the
trailer.
bus one, and I didn't even realize what happened. And I was like, I was like, oh my God, did I really just see that? It was just so fast. And I just,
Whew, we live in a horrible world.
Yeah, it's terrible. And people are focused on capturing the video footage and they're not helping. People are focusing on just, oh, I want to be the one to have the exclusive. And they're just letting this stuff happen. To me, that's like the sickest form of depravity of humanity.
Yes.
Shame on those people, man.
Yes. And I want to thank all my followers. Guys, I probably got 150 messages of people telling me to be careful out here. They're praying for me because you don't know where violence is going to come. I mean, I'm out there in front of that memorial. Some sicko could hit that memorial and try to take us all out. We live in a sick world. You got to think of that. You know, I tugged myself at my hotel and then I rethought and I untugged myself here because I'm thinking, I don't know if somebody wants to kill me. There's probably people that can't stand me out there. So I had to untag myself at this hotel. And we just live in a sick, sick world. And think about the memorial. Now, I believe the memorial is going to be safe because they know that could be a target. They know it. So security is going to be extra tight.
don't even get me started with Danny going to this memorial, first of all. So I told him it was going to be a really bad idea. I think it's dangerous, in my opinion. I understand they're going to have a lot of security there. I get it. But I also think it could be dangerous. And I was like, do not go. Like, and he's like, I'm going. I'm Danny Miner. I'm going. I'm like, you suck. I'm like, bring somebody with you. I'm like, take somebody with you. I was like, Pete, go with him. No response. I'm like, So yeah, it's been a little frustrating, but hopefully we don't have to see Danny die. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, God.
I'm kidding. Nothing's gonna happen.
It's always
there.
Angela. She always comes out with
Kidding. You guys, it's very safe there. They have like all this security. There's gonna be so many people there. It's not even questionable that anything's gonna happen there. So
yeah, they're going to have, so you know, guys, I would get there early if you're going because you're going to have to go through security. They're going to metal detect everybody. So you're going to be waiting in line. So get prepared. And I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be hot. It was 101 today. I think it's going to be 104 on Sunday. So it is still hot here in Arizona, guys. So you're going to be waiting in line and you're going to be hot. Yeah,
Wow.
Trump is speaking, guys. Trump's speaking. JD Vance is speaking. I mean, there is so many speakers. Tucker Carlson speaking. So it's going to be amazing just to see these people, see other content creators. I'm really looking forward to this. And saying your goodbye to Charlie. And I'm telling you, Angela, before you get on, I will spread Charlie's word. I'm never going to be that religious guy Charlie was. I just don't have that in me. But I'll try to be the best version of me I could be.
I kept telling Danny, I'm like, you know, your posts are getting a little scary over there, like with the whole, because it's just not him. Like, that is not you. Like, you're coming off as too, not like yourself. And it scared me. I was like, that's not my like co-host person. Like, that's not us. Like, I mean, Pete's probably like the most angelic out of any of us. I'll give him that. But yeah.
Well, I think Danny is expressing a side of himself that he's not really probably experienced this before, right, Danny? I mean, this is something new, kind of.
Guys, if I tell you how I felt the last week, you guys would think I was insane. And Angela would be sending me she'd be 302 in me. But God, I hate to say this. I think it's spiritual, guys. I hate to say this. It's spiritual. Something's going on. Something's going on. I'm telling you, Charlie Kirk died for a reason. And I think it's going to bring people together, and it is.
That's what it's been.
Charlie would love that. Yes, he's not going to raise his kids, but he would love that. He would love it. That
you know, he's gonna love the fact that, you know, all these people are going to be speaking about him even when his children grow older, and he set a good name for them. You know what I'm saying? Just having that last name is just going to be memorable.
Yeah, I got to do a shout out here. David27 on Instagram. Danny, thank you for doing what you're doing. Come back home to Vegas. So there's somebody from Vegas. Yep. Trump took a bullet too. That's true. He took one to the ear. You know, think about this. Trump was this close. He was this close.
That was insane. Did they ever figure out what happened with that kid?
No, they killed him. You know,
he
got killed.
What? They did a shootout or what?
They killed him on the roof that day, Angela.
They did?
Yes, they killed him.
Oh my God, they did.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, now with the other guy though, with Charlie though,
or he killed himself. I can't remember. Did he kill himself or did they kill him?
Yeah,
they killed him. All right. Yeah.
I'm surprised it took them, I don't know, that they didn't see it at first, I guess. The whole way he got up there, no one even noticed, but whatever.
I think there's a level of safety and security to any place you go. Obviously, when you have heightened events like this, high profile, yes, you're going to have higher targets. When Danny is becoming a viral celebrity overnight, as we're all watching, so people are going to come out of the woodworks, as they already have been for what, Danny, months, or have been you, the wackos? How long have you dealt with the loonies? It's just
Oh
going
my
to be.
God. Yeah, one of my followers said today, they said to me, "Holy crap, are you blowing up?" That's what he said to me. He said, "You're getting so friggin' big." He said to me. I said, "Thank you, man. I appreciate it." But with that comes the hate. With
Exactly.
that comes the threats. With
Yes.
that comes everything. I mean, I'm afraid to tag myself places now. I mean, that's crazy. You know what
You
I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, you have to think like that and move differently. And same for you, Angela. You and me, we're in the platform with Danny, so we're connected to him.
Yes,
So
they're gonna hate you because of me.
we
And I
have,
don't care. Like, I don't care what people think of me. And I don't think
but,
Pete really cares what people think of him either. So,
but we just have to be aware to like the way we move, the way we present ourselves in public. We have to be aware that there always are going to be people that are going to be against us, against our voices, against our mission, and they might just dislike Danny, and then they might see us like someone from a place I'm visiting might be like, oh yeah, you're with that Danny Miner guy. Oh, you suck.
I'd be
But
like, yeah, he's great. Have you seen him in the hot tub?
no, I've not.
I would just say like random stuff like that to people because I don't care. Like literally just make stuff up. Like I don't care.
My goals for tonight, as soon as we get off this, to the hot tub for an hour, and then I'm going to play poker at, I think it's called Turning Stick or Talking Stick Casino out here.
What? You have a casino? Let's go.
43 table poker room. It's huge. It's about 25 minutes from me. I'm on my way there after the pie. No, hot tub first, little swimming, about 9 o'clock on my way to the casino.
You deserve it, brother. You
My
deserve
mom is like talking smack in the background.
Your mom was?
This whole time she's been for the past 10 minutes. So.
Your mom's probably one of my fans, I'm sure.
Oh.
That's fine.
She's like, stop posting Jimmy Kimmel, stop posting Charlie, stop doing this. I'm like, all right, I'm done. She's been telling me, like, I've been getting yelled at all week. So, like, if Danny thinks he gets yelled at, I'm getting yelled at just from my mom.
My family don't talk to me.
But you know what, though? They're liking Pete's posts. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Talking Stick. There it is. He got it. That's where I'm going.
Talking Stick Resort. Okay, nice. That sounds cool.
Talking Stick, like Rafiki, or what's his name? Like from The Lion King?
I have no idea. I never watched The Lion King.
You seen Lion King?
No, I never watched it.
Classic.
I was a kid when it came out, so it was big for my childhood. I was forced to watch it in school, actually.
You were forced to watch The Lion King?
Yeah, I liked it, but like it was like mandatory. Yeah.
Listen,
really, Pete? You made me feel like it was the worst movie ever.
Guys, let's answer this question because this is happening everywhere. My mom hates Trump so bad she pretty much disowned me. I don't know if you guys know it. This is breaking up families. You realize this is first of all, I'm like the only dude in my entire family. Okay, so I'm the only one that is a Republican. I have all females in my famay.
I mean, he's
okay?
not the only guy, or else they'd only have women in the family, and I don't know how that happened.
You know what I mean? My father passed away, so it's me. You know what I mean?
You mean like your immediate family? I'm thinking like.
No, my immediate family.
Okay.
So I mean, it's breaking families up. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, so you guys know, I was born and raised a Democrat until I was 48 years old. I changed to Republican at 48. I was a Democrat till I was 48 years old. So I only been a Republican, 8 years? That's it.
I don't like Trump, but my mom, can you hear her? I don't know how you don't hear her.
No, we can't hear her, Ann.
Maybe because this is on and it's working. Yeah. So, okay, never mind. I'll just stop talking about it. But I don't care for Trump just because he makes fun of people with disabilities and he doesn't try to help that in any way, taking away funding from education and stuff like that. And if people want to like fight me on that, I will, but I'm not here to fight. I'm here to spread love. So I don't know what to tell you, but I don't really care for him just because of the type of, he's kind of like arrogant, but you know, you got to just pray for the guy that he gets better, because I will say this year, I've seen like a huge turnaround. I don't know if it's because he got shot at. I don't know if it's because his friend died now. Like, I don't know what, but I think it's other things too that are hitting him. Like the whole thing with Elon Musk, the way he handled that was professional, knowing that he was autistic and he, you know, was going to fly off the rail, and he did. And I'm not surprised, but I'm happy that he knew what to do and how to handle it. And he handled it very calmly, and that I will give him credit for. And I don't, like I said, I don't care for the guy, but you know, respect for that.
I think he's a calmer Trump this time. I do. He's not. I mean, he still comes out there. He's still going to be Trump. You know what I mean? But he's calmer. I agree with Angela. I see a difference in him. I do. I think he's calmer. I really
So
do.
the dementia's sitting in then with him.
Well, you got to realize
Maybe
this
he's
is an
getting older,
80-year-old
guys.
man.
He's 80?
He's going to be 79.
Yep.
79. He's going to be an 80-year-old man you're talking
When's
about.
his birthday? Like June? He's a Gemini, right? June.
I don't know.
I think
But
so.
listen, I'm going to tell you this. No matter, and your mom's really going to get mad when I say this.
He's like,
No
listen.
matter if you hate this man, you dislike him, you
as
can't
you're going
stand.
like this, as you're doing.
Listen, would you let me speak? This girl never lets you speak, Pete. I swear to God, she never does. Listen. I don't even remember what I was saying. She screwed me up.
You said you better put that hand down, Danny.
She always screws me up when I'm trying to give a point.
You hear
Always.
my mom? Can you hear
No,
me?
you.
My mom said you better put that hand down, Danny, because you went like this.
I don't even know what my point was. Angela screwed me up
But I
again.
always
Like she
talk.
always does.
This
I talk.
this time Danny forgot the question, but it's all
Oh
good.
my God. How could I not forget the question? Every
Yeah.
time I try to talk, it's
Yeah.
just
That's
boom,
good,
boom,
Pete.
boom.
It's understandable. I want to get to one quick comment. Tommy says, I'm still newly here. I came to follow you guys by Sly Stallone reposting Danny's videos on Instagram. It's how I found Danny and you guys. So,
We
wow.
love Tommy. Tommy's the best.
Wait a second, Angela. Wait. What was that?
What?
Yeah. Yes, Danny. He came to follow you guys by Sly Stallone reposting Danny's videos on IG. So,
Yes.
Esther is reposting you, Danny.
No way.
Yes.
I didn't-
told you.
No, he's
Let's go. Let's go.
Danny, you didn't know that?
letting us know.
No.
I told you this. I swear you're not getting my text. I think I need a new phone, guys.
New phone. So if you guys want to buy Angela a new phone, in the comments,
You
get
know
her
what?
a
I'm going to start a gift thing because I found a page for that, and I think I'm going to do it. And it's going to go towards the podcast stuff.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something else. I'm
Wow.
looking at where we're streaming. We're streaming perfectly everywhere except Angela's streams. Everywhere except Angela's streams, I can see they're
Mine's
all
not
messed
even
up.
glitching.
It says there's a warning that somebody who's ever streaming to X, there's something. It didn't go to X. Maybe
I don't
that's
know anything
you.
about Oh, that's Pete.
Yeah,
It could be
yeah. That I think this is my trial trying to stream on
X.
X, formerly Twitter, and yeah. So
Or is
it's-
it Danny? Danny, did you just make one?
No, I did not stream to X.
that's
Oh.
okay though. But eventually, we're streaming everywhere. Are we on Twitch right now, Danny? Streaming?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. So find us on Twitch. We're on Kick, Lemon 8, everywhere.
We're on Lemonade.
Listen, I'm going
Hey.
to tell you what. Watching it on Twitch and Kick, it's really good. If I wanted to watch a podcast, I'd watch it from there. It's really good on Twitch and Kick. I watched it there. It's really good. Oh, Dubby, guys. I didn't bring my Dubby cup, but I put Dubby in the smart water today. It was really good. And WGG.com, put the minor details in, guys. You get 10% off. You get 10% off. That's our sponsor. We're not mentioning it.
Right. If you guys don't know, Dubby is the energy drink that your taste buds will love. It's a great energy drink. It gives you natural feeling energy. It doesn't give you all the jitters. It doesn't make you crazy like the other energy drinks. And as you can see, Angela has been rocking it over there in Chicago. We're all drinking that.
It's actually the #1 tasting energy drink, and it has 0 calories.
Yeah. Yes. So listen, well, you got 10 more minutes here, and then we could wrap things up, guys. I just want to say that I am so grateful for the support. I mean, the people supported me like you would not believe. And I got to quit focusing on the hate. I got to focus on the love. And I get so much love that I should be focusing on that instead of all the hate I get. And from this day forward, I'm going to focus on that. And I know Angela's been telling me to do that since
Forever.
the
Since
day
I've
I talked
known
to-
him. Like a
Yes.
year and a half, guys, a year and a half. And yeah, I'm getting loud right now because this excites me. You don't understand. I've always had a time. I've offered teddy bears this past week about people like literally stalking him on IG. And I'm like, are you seeing this? He's like, no. I'm like, all right, never mind. And like, I didn't even tell him about the teddy bear ones. I had to sit there. There's somebody on there like literally stalking him. And I'm just like sitting there offering them teddy bears. I'm like, DM me your address. I'll send you a teddy bear from the Minor Details because you're obviously having a bad freaking day. And we're not about that negative vibe. So.
Listen, somebody's asked me a question. Danny, did you know any of the cops that were killed? No, I didn't. But honestly, guys, that was a half hour from where I was a cop. Half hour. Basically, and we talked about in the beginning, he basically ambushed him. He was laying on a roof with a gun. When them cops pulled up, he killed him. He just killed him. I mean, it's crazy. You got 2 in serious condition, 3 dead. It's insane.
I liked how the mayor though hopped in his car right away. Shapiro.
The governor.
Or was it the governor?
And yes, and Angela, and thank you for saying that. Listen, I pick on Democrats every day. But if you want to look up to a Democrat, Josh Shapiro, okay, governor of Pennsylvania, went right to the scene when these cops were shot. He got in his car and went right to the scene. That is a governor. That's a governor you want to look up to. And I salute him for that. And I'm not a big Democrat fan, but he did the right thing, and that's how he heals the country. And he always supports emergency personnel. So thumbs up to him, and he's a Democratic governor.
I love that. I love to see it. It's not about party lines, like someone said in the comments. It's about doing the right thing as a human being, and that's the right thing to do as a governor. So shout out to him.
Steve just wrote, Angela, free Luigi. That's right. Every episode, I'm going to say free Luigi.
He did. And even McBlue said that too. I'll put that up. Shapiro did a great job.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Without a doubt. Imagine if more politicians did that. Imagine if that was the natural response to these type of things, where the governors and the senators said, no, that's unacceptable. We can't have this in our state. Imagine if they were up every time instead of just sitting around drinking scotch at home. I don't know. I imagine they're smoking a cigar, drinking scotch.
Or they give all their money out to like immigrants,
Now, listen, guys, I don't know if you know this, but I think you do. They tried to kill the governor and his family. They set his house on fire in Pennsylvania.
That's what you said, right? Haven't you been there?
I've been to that house. I've been to that house probably 70 times. I used to guard the governor. I used to get at the governor's kitchen. I used to go in his fridge and eat. I was assigned to watch the governor, okay? So I was in his house. But Shapiro this year, somebody, while they were home sleeping, broke into his house and lit his house on fire, tried to kill him and his family. This is the world we live in. This is insane, guys. It's insane.
Wasn't it just some like random guy?
Yeah, somebody just broke into his house and did this. It's crazy.
It's terrible. It really is terrible.
Steve says the shooter in Pennsylvania was in the house and shot the cops when they came in. Oh my God, what?
I think he was on the roof, Pete. I mean, Steve. I thought it was on the roof because somebody's Ring camera caught him. I thought it was the roof. Maybe he was in the house. I thought he was on a roof. I could be wrong, though.
I think he might have been in the house because I thought I heard something like that too before, but I don't know now.
They were saying a Ring camera caught him.
No, it's terrible either way, man. Hate does not help anyone. Like you said, music is my jam. Hate
I
does
agree.
not. And you know what else doesn't help? Going back and saying, you know what, you took someone's life, or you did something bad. I'm going to take someone's life in your family now, or I'm going to, it doesn't, the domino effect.
Like revenge.
Exactly. That doesn't help either, where, now so many people are getting angry and they're standing up in anger, but they're saying, oh, I'm going to lash out. But instead, look at what Danny's doing. He's saying, no, I'm going to go support this memorial, and I'm going to go do it with the spirit of love. So shout out to that.
Yeah. And Angela, before you got on, I was telling Pete, I was talking to people there, and people were saying we fight back with the truth and with words, not violence. Violence is never the answer. Never. It's never the answer, guys. Never. No matter what. And you know me, I get very angry, but violence is never the answer. The truth is the answer.
You don't even have to raise your voice. Like, you just have to speak. And like Danny, like all he had to do this time was, he was raising his voice, but all he really had to do is like, just give the guy a mic. Like you could do with Pete and I, same thing. Just give us a mic and we'll just say it how it is. We don't, we don't need to yell. Danny, you're working on it. You'll get there. Like, I'm proud of you because you went from like really screaming to like not so screaming, and it's a lot more calm, and I think it's just a better environment, just
Yeah.
for yourself too, for your health and everything like that.
Well, listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm not going to scream anymore. Okay. But I'm
We
going
know.
to tell you this. Charlie Kirk hit something in me because he got things accomplished without screaming. You know what I mean? Without making fun
He
of
did
people.
raise his voice here and there.
He
but it
did,
was-
but he was. What, did you ever see him yell at anybody? I never seen him yell at anybody.
No, he never yelled at anyone, but he would raise his voice. But like, so he still was trying to get his point across, and he would raise his voice. So it wasn't like he was just speaking calmly. And that's fine. You can raise your voice. That just means you're angry. That's fine. You're angry at something somebody said because you felt that they were wrong, and you're passionate about something.
I never seen him raise his voice, but maybe.
I've seen all of his clips. So
Yeah, I thought the guy was respectful to
he
everyone.
is. I didn't say he was disrespectful at all.
Yeah, I thought he was respectful to everyone. And the problem is people don't like religious people. They don't. They don't. And I'll be honest with you, I run from religious people too. Like I hear Jesus and I think, oh my God, what's this guy going to do to me? But Charlie made me rethink that. He did. I hate to say this, he made me rethink it because I could feel it in me now. I could feel it in me. You know what I mean? And I'm exactly where I should be at this moment in time right here. And I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. Because when I was in Catholic school, our nuns told us God gave each one of us a gift. And you got to find that gift and you got to use that gift that God gave you. He gave me the gift of speaking. I could pick up that phone and it could talk about anything. And God gave me that gift. And that's why I'm giving back. And that's how I'm going to fight back. And this is exactly what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life.
Well, we love that, Danny. There's a lot of ways to fight back, and you're saying violence is not one of them. I agree, but Kiana in the comments says, unless you're fighting a kangaroo. So I guess sometimes violence is the answer in that case. But
You
usually,
ever see the muscles on them kangaroos? I'd never fight a kangaroo.
Dude, they will knock us out. They will knock each and every all three of us out. And I mean, we won't even be able to get it back up. That's it. Even Sly Stallone, done. Like he wouldn't even be able to get up.
had Sly and the three of us, the four of us might be able to take a kangaroo.
No. He'll stick me in the pouch and then run off probably.
What a fun experience that would be before it ends tragically.
No, they're scary.
Hey, we
Danny
appreciate.
loves nuns.
We're getting ready to wrap up the episode soon. We just have a couple more minutes, so we appreciate everyone for joining. I know it's been a wild episode. Danny, we appreciate you being there in Phoenix, Arizona area, supporting all of us who can't be there. And of course, Angela, thanks for showing up. Even though you're not feeling well, you're under the weather, still glowing like a ray of sunshine.
Thanks. Trying to stay positive. Thank you, everyone. And Tommy Overalls over here. He always loves our podcast. Same with Steve McBlue.
Yes.
My mom said I'm a real thunderstorm, if you can hear that.
I can't hear your mom at all. I swear to God, we can't hear
If you
your
could hear her commentary like every single podcast, you'd probably like laugh.
Well, listen, I'll end this up for us. Guys, the support I got out here is crazy. I'm going to be here for the next 4 days or 3 days. I'm going to report live the whole entire time. I will be at the memorial by 7 a.m. So on the East Coast, it'll be around 10 a.m. And I'm going to just go live from there the whole time, live after the event, telling you what I did. But this is my goal. My goal is to be at the scene of these events and bringing news to. That's going to be the goal. And then we could do the podcast right from the scene. That's our goal. That's our future, folks, for this podcast. Would you two agree?
Yes. I just want to thank everyone in the comments for the feeling better wishes and for Nick Blue for saying make mom a guest host.
Oh, we got to put your mom as a guest host. We got to put your mom as a guest host.
No, my dad would be like better than,
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to head out and gamble. Okay. Prayers to Charlie and his wife and his kids, because that's going to be the real struggle. When this is all over, his wife and kids, they're surrounded with people. But when the funeral, the memorials are over, it's just going to be the three of them, and they got to heal. Okay. They're going through stuff right now, but the worst time is coming when this is all over and they got to just be by themselves. So I'm going to pray for them.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
like everyone after, a funeral.
Yes. So listen, I'll be reporting tomorrow live. Thank you, guys. I have this up on Spotify by the end of the night. Thank you, Angela and Pete. We'll see you next week.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Do the cash walk, do the cash walk. Hey, I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your collar, twist your wrist, do the cash walk. I'm dropping dollars while you're wishing on a scratch off. My hollow mama list, she just hit the jackpot. I'm leaving flaming footprints on the asphalt. Pop your